And now your 13 News Now weather forecast, certified most accurate in Hampton Roads.
Well, even though this isn't a major storm that's moving in, pretty typical of almost any storm, we're going to have very different conditions from one part of the area to another. So let's break it all down for you. We'll start out with great visibility. There's not any rain here locally, but there is already out in Central Virginia. We showed you this shot earlier, show it again in a second with the mountains, and basically west of there starting to see some snow. Right now, though, it is still 55 degrees. It'll at least be in the low 50s. That'll be the official high for tomorrow. And when you look back in history, you don't see a whole lot of days where highs are in the 50s and you see some snow or sleet. We're going to have it tomorrow. Right now, winds out of the south-southwest, pretty gusty. Eventually they switch by morning, and that's when the colder air starts to come in. So lows by morning. Again, the high for the day is going to be 52. The low in the morning hours will be 44. Once daylight hits, that'll be the high, and we'll start to see temperatures dropping. You can already see that. Look at that sharp front just about the Charlottesville right now. Behind it, literally quite cold. Here we pick up in the morning, going to show you two different future casts. This is the one we showed earlier, shows early part of rush hour starting to see a little bit of a mix. Then we see more and more of the snow mixing in as we go through the rush hour. And then by the end of rush hour, things are pretty much moving off into North Carolina or offshore. Temperatures continue to drop back through the 30s. This is a little bit different view. Shows the same sort of thing. The timing's almost identical as well, but in terms of the amount of mix, it's a little bit different. So here we go with rain in the morning at 6 o'clock, but starting to see a little bit of a mix move in. 7, 8, 9 o'clock, same sort of a thing. By 10 o'clock, just a few last little bits left over of some sleet mixed in. Temperatures falling into the 30s and then moving everything down to the south. So similar, but just different in terms of how much we expect. So I think it could actually be both across the area. We've said all along, mainly a rain event. Worst case, or if you love snow, I guess, best case, heavy dusting, but not on the roads. Very similar to a couple of days ago. The best case scenario, a brief mix with no accumulation. We're probably going to have some areas that have each one of these. Best chance of this will be to the south. Best chance of the heavier dusting will be areas a little bit more to the north. Here it is already moving in with some significant snow west of the mountains. Calling for, both computer models are major ones, calling for a tiny, literally a quarter of an inch of a dusting, and that's it. Tonight, 44, rain developing a little bit later, next several hours tomorrow. 52 for a high, but then 44 during the daylight hours, not the overnight low, and then falling 38 on Saturday. Sunday rain develops. Sunday night, we could see a little bit of a mix into Monday morning, although the odds of that are going down a little bit. More rain likely Wednesday, up near 60.
Groundhog Day tomorrow.
You know, that's not my favorite. I won't say anything.